Head coach of the Bolts is Luigi Trillo. And now let's meet the starting five of your Magnolia Chicken Templados Hotshots. Starting it forward from Angeles City, Pampanga, number 88.
This victory more than anything else. They are our game officials, and we are underway here at the Ninoy Aquino Stadium. Not the prettiest of shots, but at the same time, it goes in.
Yep, that's what matters.
Alfaro left wide open, knocks down that four.
Speaking of comfortable, that's
Short.
That's a second miss there by Newsom.
De La Rosa will try to attack, goes inside, gets denied by Torres.
Yes, good timing there by Torres as De La Rosa tried to shoot with his left hand.
To come up with the block. Escoto with the jumper, yes.
Escoto's been playing really well lately for Magnolia. That's right.
It's like a playoff matchup. Black gets away. He's got 4 points.
Oh, that's a good screen there by Torres on the drive by Aaron Black.
They look inside. Sangalang, basket and one opportunity.
Again, a good drop pass there by Sangalang as Meralco was able to draw the defense to him, opening up that pass to Sangalang underneath. See here now as Magnolia trying to call a play.
They go to Sangalang once again. That's a great pocket pass.
Again, they saw a mismatch here, but quick recovery by Meralco on the switch.
Sangalang gets away, up and under move.
Nevertheless, Sangalang was able to power his way. Both teams are missing a lot on their fast break points. Again, another turnover. Let's see if Meralco can capitalize on this turnover. Yes.
Almost lost it. Already 4 points here quickly for Calvin the Beast Abueva.
If you will be wondering why he's shooting his free throws with just one hand, he said he's been trying something new out to alleviate the pain from a very old right shoulder injury dating way back to his D-League days. So let's watch out for that. Back to you, gentlemen.
Cross-court pass, that's dangerous.
Yep.
Lastimosa on the break. Finds Lee. He will still launch despite the fact that the defense was set.
I thought that was not a good pass there, but he was able to gather himself and able to make the three-pointer.
And now the lead is at 11. That's their biggest lead in the contest. Cancino stops, pops, and hits. They go back to the veteran Lee. He finds Lastimosa. Lastimosa with a charge. Wow! Over the outstretched arms of Bates.
This young man has a lot of potential to become one of the, best offensive players in this league.
Banquero high off the glass there. Lastimosa looking for space.
That's actually a good matchup, Cancino versus Lastimosa.
That's a great pass.
Wow. Again, breakdown on defense by Meralco.
Cliff Hodge is going to be given a breather. Looking for a three-point play. That's going to count.
They're going to give that continuity on that drive.
Bong Quinto is one of those players that can really put a team on his back. Now to Quinto, waiting for the play to evolve. A lot of movement here down low.
Gotta shoot this. There you go.
That's gonna count.
Just in the nick of time. And now the lead is down to 8.
Just what the doctor ordered here for the Bolts, especially coming off that timeout. Barroca, floater will drop.
Yes. Break that run.
Sangalang, stolen by Quinto. No numbers though. Now they have numbers.
There you
That's
go.
a well-run play.
Yes.
A lot of time still under shot clock at 9. They get it back to Quinto. That's a nice
Again,
find.
yes. Good play there by Meralco of that baseline out of bounds.
And Magnolia with possession here. That's a 4-point
There you go.
shot.
Wow.
Boy, he makes that look like a free throw.
Yeah, exactly.
Bring that deficit down, which is now at 13. Hodge tries to make a quick move.
Oh, what a shot there.
And the lead is down to 11. Look at
Getting blown by easily. So they were called to be better on their individual defense and be more aware where the help would come from and just stick together with their defensive rotations. After they just tallied 2 fast break points, this is not the pace that they want to play because Magnolia's been shooting well, allowing them to set their defense up well.
Look at that spectacular block there by Almasan.
Scoring, but he did observe their breakdown and defensively allowing for layups and easy points for Meralco, things that they're wary of.
De La Rosa from deep, yes! That's a big 3, and that's going to stop that rally once again to the Bolts.
And their patience bore fruit with Xavier Lucero, whose multiple offensive strengths allows him to space the floor, giving Ian opportunities to operate and thrive. Back to you, gentlemen.
Well, Sangalang on cue. That's another basket.
Really happy to see Ian Sangalang getting back his game after that. You know, he had some problems, health problems.
Yeah, he had a
earlier
health
on.
scare.
Yep. So I'm really happy that he's back and he's playing really well for Magnolia.
Alfaro left wide open, drains that 3.
What a big run here by Magnolia coming off that timeout. Balloon 17.
Look at Alfaro coming up with a good pass there. And then the Zamboanga connection.
Oh, yes. Another 3-pointer there.
Definitely one of the bright spots, not just for Magnolia, but for the entire league.
Yes. Absolutely.
Could be a future star also for Gilas Pilipinas.
A prize catch. That's, you know, former UP Maroons.
Now at the half court, the beast.
Wow. No call there for both. Actually, both. No, it could have been an offensive foul or a flopping foul. No call there by the ref.
And that's exactly what the coaches are saying. You've got to blow your whistle. So it's either a flop or a charge. It's got to be one or the other.
Yes.
Final 2 minutes of the third. Lastimosa trying to look for space. Gets it to Sangalang. Sangalang will force the issue and score.
What a basket there. Timely basket by Sangalang. To those of that rally by Meralco.
Banquero again. Try to get inside. Use his speed against Escoto.
He loves this matchup here against Escoto. There you go.
That's a foul. And slowly but surely, CB getting his rhythm.
Yes, yes. Reading the defense of Magnolia. He saw the...
Banquero will look for space. Puts it up. The floor drops. That should count.
Yes, just in the nick of time, he was able to beat that shot clock or game clock and the quarter, as we can see here.
Newsom from 17 feet short.
Still miss. And miss for Newsom. Still struggling here in this game. Did not get going.
Here's Banquero. Gets away, flips it up, short. Gets it right back, another miss. And Bates
What a
at
great,
the right place, at the right spot. Puts it through.
Great effort there by Banquero and Brandon Bates to get that basket.
The lead's down to 7. That's a great stop once again by Bates. But still, he will not be denied. Sangalang with another 2 points. So back to the game here, Lucero. He tried to come up with a couple of moves.
Wow.
Alfaro hits another big 3.
What a big 3 there by Alfaro. He just came off the bench And an instant offense there for Magnolia.
They're going to say he was stepping on the lines for just a long two. Cancino scores on a quick move. Alfaro has hit some big shots here. Started things off in the first period with a 4.
Just a 9-point lead here by Magnolia. Meralco still in the thick nick of the fight.
Xavier gets away for 2 inside.
They granted Magnolia too many trips to the free throw line in the third quarter. Offensively, he wants to see them attack Magnolia's players who are in foul trouble, namely Lucero and Abueva, who have 4, and Sangalang with 3.
Gamble here by Meralco, putting in Cliff Hodge with still 8 minutes left in the fourth, having 5 fouls. There you go.
That's a big play there.
Wow, a very very timely 3-pointer by Newsom.
Off that offensive rebound from Cancino. Watch it here. So from a 12-point deficit, it's cut down to just...
Or 13.
Cancino with a jumper, yes.
Much needed basket here for Meralco. Yep,
4
turnover
on
here.
3. They go to the wing. Inside.
Another 4-point shot.
Bang!
Wow.
The Bolts need to talk things over. They're running out of time. Exactly 6 minutes remaining here in this ball game. Inside. Boy, that's too easy there for Chris Newsom. Shot clock down to 2. Paul Lee. What a move.
As long as he is okay defensively, it would be a good game for him. Back to you, gentlemen.
Thanks a lot, Bill.
Oh.
Look at that huge 4. That's another one here for Magnolia.
That's his third 4-pointer. And that's a long 4-pointer. If there was a 5-point shot, that could have been a 5-point shot.
This is actually the biggest lead in the ball game now. Another one.
Oh,
Bang!
wow.
Talk about scorching hot. Paul Lee with another 4-point shot. So Alfaro's back. Lastimosa gets denied there by Almazan. He had 3 blocks against PNT. That was his first block here. Quinto, 3, no. Another possession for the Bolts. That's an easy handoff, and Almazan will score.
With 2 minutes and 43 here remaining in the game. Looks like one ball game for Magnolia.
Lucero inside, overshoots. Lapud's there once again. Lapud has had so many putbacks.
Meralco tried to come back, cut this deficit to 6. But Magnolia had the answers every time Meralco made that run.
Well, that 4-point shot has been so big. Short that time. Jonishi with the board. Here we are, the final minute. Black will still try to push, as you said.
Yep.
You need to be able to score.
There you go.
But Quinto's going to misfire that first free throw.
They need all the points that they can get, even though they're, down by a big margin. They need to score to be able to at least have that advantage when there's a tie for the 8th spot. But
what's going to happen here at the end of the game? Because usually you're supposed to come in between. Okay, so everything has been diffused.
Yep.